summer. It is officially the first day of summer break for my family, and we already did a trip to the water park, so off to a good start, I'd say. And I wanted to talk to you about something called the summer slide. You may have heard of this, where by the time kids get back to school after their 2-3 months of summer, they've lost about 2 months of instruction that they had. So oftentimes kids are coming back to school at a little bit lower reading level, a little bit lower math level. And teachers know this, and they know, you know, that they need to keep working with students. But there's a lot that parents can actually do over the summer that are just simple things to help kids maintain their learning, while of course also having plenty of time for fun and adventures. So this video is just going to go through a few ideas for what you can do to keep your kids engaged even during the summer in continued reading and learning practices. So number one is to just take the time during the summer to find something new, something that they love, right? During the school year, especially for older kids, reading often is very specific. Kids don't feel like they have a lot of time for just pleasure reading. So this is the time to just explore whatever genres, anything new, even if it's, you know, comic books. Just keep up the reading. Get them interested in whatever it is. The next one is to make it fun by taking a challenge. So there's a few resources for this. First of all, I have a product linked where you can get a chart that just has like a little scratch off at the end. And with each book or with each set of books, they get to scratch that off and get that reward. Also, most libraries have some kind of reading challenge. So this is the local one for our library this year, and they actually, here, I'll show it closer. So they color in the guitar with each book till they get to 15, and then they get certain prizes. So last year, my son got Wendy's Frosty and also a little donut treat. And it was great. He had a good time reading the books, and then of course felt awesome when he got those treats. Also, Barnes & Noble has a summer reading challenge. So you read 8 books for this. This is 1st grade to 6th grade. And you just write down the author and write a little like sentence or two about the book and what you learned. And then at the end, during the July through August 31st period, July 1st through August 31st, you just turn that in. It's on, I've linked the challenge below, and you can print out the PDF and do the journal. You just turn it in and you get a free book. So they have a free book list of which books people are allowed to get for each of those grade levels in 1st through 6th. So that's just a really lovely program. And then finally, figure out how you can incorporate learning just into the everyday things that you're doing as a family. So there's more time, your kids are home, so they can help with things like cooking, right? And so while you're doing that, think about what you can do to incorporate math instruction, for example. So cups, right? That you're going through fractions when you're measuring out things, or have them read the instructions. Or if they're a little older, maybe have them go and look up the recipe that they want to use, and then they have to read the directions. So just figuring out how you can incorporate it into what you're already doing. And I think also just into even your play and fun. Like my sister and I, oh, we loved making plays for our family, and that's such a great way to keep up your imagination, get the creativity, and think about how story structure works at the same time. So whether it's your everyday activities like cooking, or whether it's playtime and you're just encouraging that kind of storytelling and play, all of those are great things to do. If you'd like to learn a little bit more, go a little in depth, I have a blog post linked down below all about the summer slide and these things that you can do to support your kids. So have a wonderful summer and enjoy learning and adventures and everything that comes along the way.